Well, as I always do, I've taped and pinned it together to kind of get an idea of what she's going to look like. So, the reason why I'm doing this video today is come tonight we can do some shaping. I know this is not my normal time to do things. It's kind of oddball time, but I ordered a Williams Brothers pilot off of eBay. $17 for a $3.95 pilot. What are you gonna do? Let's see here. All right. Okay, about ready to get going here in the afternoon. Okay, first thing I'm gonna do is get this rudder off. Pull the pin. So I need to, what happened to my pencil? I need to mark and make the bulkheads that go in here. And I'll show you how I do that. Not a big mystery. Here we go. So we want a bulkhead to sit here, here, and here. There. 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 Got one up there already. Let me move the camera so you can get a little better look. So I've made marks on the fuselage side where these bulkheads are. Now, if you're building a kit or something, you don't have to go through this rigmarole, but I don't particularly care for kits. The wood's always crappy. The parts don't fit. So if I'm going to have to change the wood out and make the parts fit, why build a kit? Okay. So now I got a mark on the inside. Now you don't want the grain to go across like this. You want it to stand up. So, believe it or not, this looks like it's going to be right. Okay, so make sure you can see what I'm doing here. How I do it. Let me get a sanded end on this. This is pretty ragged. And we're going to cut it a little big. Okay, so that was the front one. I just eyeball it. Then we're going to check it. Okay. Check it. It's close. Needs a little bit more on the edges. A little more. Well, thank you, Wayne. Okay, that side's good. This side here just needs a little clip here. Okay. That's one. Close enough. Now this one, it has to clear the horn, so I got to grind a tooth in it. I'll give it a little bit more clearance. All right, on to the next piece. Same song, repeat. So I'm going to have to epoxy those hinges in. I guess I could do that now while we're waiting. Get up there. There's a lot going on buttoning this up. I got to remember to put the jam nut on that, the aircraft nut. And I need to lengthen this push rod probably one turn. Somebody made a brilliant observation on can't remember who did it. Why didn't I hook up the let's try it in reverse and see if it works. To make it easy, because I had such a hard time getting this push rod in the back, undo it from the flaps and hook it up first and then stick it in, which may or may not work. I'm not sure. We might have to drill another hole in that. It's not quite in the right spot, which is not a big deal. You just whittle a stick, stick it in there, and hit it with CA. Thanks, Gary. I guess it'll kind of half-ass work. Okay. All right, I need to get these hinges glued in so I can get this done here. Let's see how we're doing here. We need to, of course it's filled. We need to turn this out one turn. So that's half. That's one. We'll try it there. It might need to come in and out a few times. Yeah, make it a half. See, I want this to be there, and I want this I got that one on wrong. Oh no, that's fine. Can't come off. So you want this one to be there, and this one to be there. Now you got to kind of watch these aluminum ball links. There's a way they can come apart, and you want to affix them to the position where they can't come apart. There's a metal shoulder. Okay, the ball can't come up this way. It can only go out this way. So you want this close to the horn so it can't slide off. So you got to make sure you get it on right. I almost think that I should mix up a little bit more JB and stick it down in there. Got a little void. So we got a couple of mixins to do. I don't need any problems this summer. Okay, let's turn it over and shake it out. See what's up. Did that get on there? Yep. Cleaning. Oh, that's right. Guys, I'm going to have to take a break here for a second. I got to move my car. It's street cleaning day. And these idiots give you tickets. So I will put the standby signal up and be right back. So brief intermission. I don't want another ticket. Jerk offs. Oh man. Grab a coffee, whatever. Be back in 5 minutes. You know, street clean in the winter. Don't tell them about it. Their responsibility ain't yours. All right, guys, we're back. I'm back. 4 minutes. What was I doing? Got to think here for a second. Make sure I get everything covered because this is a kind of an important part. So I took that out. I checked to make sure that the little rubbish was out of there. We're good to go there. That's right. I was getting ready to glue these in. A little piece of epoxy stuck down here. Don't want to be carrying that around for nothing. There we go. No sense in carrying around any more glue than that's absolutely necessary. So we want to mix on this. Let's scrape it up. And in an hour and a half, I'll go back and, oh no, 2 hours. I'll go back and move it back where it's supposed to be. Yep, standing by. I'm here. Okay, we want to get ready to do this. I don't want to. All righty, is the microphone still working? There's too many things to do to build and stream. Let me know, is the mic on? Sound is good, okay. I need some 12, 13-year-old kid that's into model airplanes to come and be my editor and sound man and all that. They know how to do all that shit. Or anybody that knows how to do that stuff. It doesn't have to be a kid, but kids are inherently good at it because they want to play games. Okay. But alas, there's no kids interested in this stuff. You have to admit it, we're going to go the way of the dinosaur. Okay. Bottom. Now you want to make sure these hinges are 90 degrees to the trailing edge. That way everything moves free. So we'll let that dry. there any wood I can get out of here? It doesn't look like it. But there is a spot there I can glue. It doesn't look like it's glued well enough. I better put a new tip on this. That's the top of the tail wheel mount. Let's see here. So I want to mix a little JB Weld and stick it down in that hole. We don't have to wait for it to dry though, because it's already dry. I just want to fill that void. And it's probably overkill. It didn't really need to be done. So that needs to go to the inside. That's inside. That's inside, so it's right. Yep. Let's open this hole up so it don't rub. As soon as this is dry, we can start putting it together. Oh, I need to finish out the top. I was working on this top. That's what happened. There it is. Okay, so we got that. Now we need to mark and cut this. And start sanding it to shape. That's right. You got to get on the floor. That's where you belong. Okay, where does it need? It needs that right there. How about that pork fest? Shit. Okay, now if you look at this, it's almost a shape, but you can look at it and see where it hits, and you just take off where it hits and bring it in. It takes about 3 times, but it's not really hard to do. A little bit more. And this is so important. Don't leave these out. A kite. Oh, yeah. Okay, see? It's pretty good. Just rotate it a little bit, it fits even better. And the reason why you don't want to leave these out is it's the top of the egg. The egg is so strong because it's oval like that. So you took half the oval off, it would be just floppy. So even though I have this top piece in here, the twisting comes from this, closing that egg up to make it anti-twist proof. So don't leave it off. Okay, and the most important one is this one back here. Zip Kit Boats. Oh, I'll check it out. Oh, don't do that. Once this is closed up, it's closed up for good. I wonder, did I glue those in? I bet I didn't. No, I did. That would have been a disaster. This one might be a little harder to sand because of this block here. But we can't leave it off. Ah! Okay. Now you might ask, why didn't I just carve this out and leave these in there? Because you can get it lighter like this. Got too far. Let me cut it. Oh yeah. Oh yeah. Looks good. Okay, now I needed some banding. So the banding, we need to see what's going on with this. We'll leave that off. Bottom, okay. We need to open this up to right here. Where's the little banding? We'll put it from here over. Okay, this is what the stabilizer is going to sit on. Because there's only 3/32 of an inch gluing surface there on the bottom. Not very much. Unfortunately, the push rod rubs, so it needs a blister on the inboard side, which is not a big deal. I've done it a million times. So we don't need all that wood hanging there, so we'll grind a little bit of it away. And you might say, well, why didn't I just cut it smaller? Because I wanted all the surface area. Now I'm going to sand it to a taper. Of course, I could have tapered it before I put it in there, but that would be a royal pain in the rear. Mucho good. Let's blow it out. Shit. I'm going to trip and fall over that, I'm sure. Okay, let's see where we're at here. We're going to go off the top, but I want to clearance it so I can get some glue in there. Where the hell is my stick? There it is. There it is. A little bit. Okay. Want this one. You know, if I put that in the front, then I can. Let's do that. So we got that up. That goes there. That's up. It's up, up. And this one's up, but we need to turn this one in the turn. No, up. So that goes on there like so. That goes like that. Okay. That ain't gonna work. Okay. Oh, we want to cut a blister. I want to cut a blister. So where is that tube? Here we go. too far. We'll go right there. All right. There. Yes, why am I cutting that hole back there? Well, the push rod doesn't quite clear without rubbing on something. So there's one of two ways to attach this. So we'll clearance it out so the push rod is free. Now you can either put a blister on it or just paper over it. I like to put a blister on it. You can't see it, it's under the stab. And if somebody don't like it, yeah, that's their own problem. You gotta do what you gotta do. What a Mickey Mouse way to do shit. Get in there. Jeez. However, it was slightly easier than what I did last night. Doing it this way, unless I drop that screw in there, which is possibility. Get on there. There we go. Okay, we want to now I set these a little faster than 1 to 1. So if that's at 3/4, this will be at, you know, what's after 3/8? It'll be between 3/8 and a half, or three. It'll be that's at 3/4, 9/16. Okay, let's the scale. What the hell happened to the scale? It's not where it's supposed to be. I think it's another. I got 2 or 3 of them too. I never can find them. Okay, where are you? There we go. So I wanted it 9/16. No, 11/16. 3/4. Let's see what that is. It's at 3/4 now. I go up. Yep, 11/16. And that's subject to change after flying it. Shit, I didn't cut that thing back far enough. Well, it should be all right. We'll see. Okay, so I want this screw, except this one's too long. I need a half, maybe. We're getting close to buttoning it up. We're getting close. That half should be good. Okay. So we need a lock nut, washer. Lock nut. And a washer. Washer. Okay. Except that it ain't twisted right. What the? Cannot win today. You can't see my needle nose. Some metric size, I'm sure that I don't have. 8 metric. Yep, smaller than a quarter. Where the hell are my needle nose? There they are. They just don't want to play nice with me today. Get in there. Oh, I need it after it's on. Come on. I don't know what I was thinking, putting it way back there. I just drilled another damn hole. Should be, oh, it's because of that. Yeah, we'll put another one right there. Right there. One that I can get on. Come on. There it is. Okay. Now the difficult part, getting this thing started. Yeah, now it's too damn long. Of course, I don't know. Let's see. Maybe not. Outboard. Okay, let's check it. We don't want no mistakes. So it's 10, 20, 30, 40 degrees. Again, 10, 20, 30, 40 degrees. So it turns the same equal, or we got the same amount of throw equally both ways, 40 degrees, which is 20 degrees more than you're ever going to use. But you kind of want to make sure that it's the same throw both ways. Okay, let's jam the nut here. And we can always, let's see here. We got it. That's straight. That's straight. Yeah, they're pretty damn close. So let's look at it again. The flaps are up, that's straight. And the elevators are up a little bit, meaning that the push rod is too long. Shit. So I got to turn it in a turn. I got to go through that rigmarole again. Better now than later, though. How long we been on? Hour and 15 minutes. Yep, I got to do that again. Got to get turned in one full turn. I turned it out too far. Someday we'll get the glue in the top on here. Should have checked it before I put that nut on. Damn. Let's crack that loose. Crack this loose. Okay, it's got to go in one turn. Okay, that's where it was. That's a half. That's one. Now before I check it, before I put the jam nut on. By the way, jam nuts are only good for one-time use only. You can't I mean, it's a regular nut after you use it once. Come on. There we go. Okay. That's where that goes. Look at this. Flaps are level, elevators are level. There you go. That's the correct position. And I've got a big hole in it now. Okay. So we want a new jam nut. Take the old jam nut and throw it away because it's no good. It's only a nut now. You don't want to mistake it for a crucial part like what we're putting in here. And you ask, well, why do I say that? Well, there's no threads cut in the nylon right now. But once you screw the screw in, the threads are cut so that it loses its retaining properties. Get in there. It's always a pain in the ass. It will not start. What's the story? Now I can get the damn nut started. Let's see if we got it there. Yeah. Shit. Now I believe I got this one tight. We'll check it. Okay. Zero this up here. right there. Put the jam nut on. Check it again, make sure that it's right. Level and level. That looks good. Okay. Now, drop a CA on the threads. It ain't going nowhere. So if we got any adjustment needs to be done, gonna have to be done up back here, but there's no adjustment that needs to be done. Not only that, I've used drill rod for my horns so that I can bend the horns, but shouldn't have to. Okay, so I'm going to be able to slide this, yes. So that's good. I'm going to check everything over. Let me see if I can. What I did with that, I think the dry slide's in the car. The car is across the street, so yeah, it shouldn't need it, I guess. If it does, I can always open it up. All right, let's glue the top on. That's what you all been waiting for. Check it. This is loose because I don't glue this on until the whole thing's together. The top's on. I pull this down. I slide it out, put white glue in there. You know, I got measuring tools and I could show you that, but I want to make sure this is last double check. We got that. We did these. I got this pretty much as far as I can go. Aha, wait a minute. Wait a second. So if that's where that goes, we're gonna need a floor for the cockpit. Canopy starts right there. Dashboard starts here. Pilot sits here. Yep, need to cut a piece of wood to go inside that and to go inside this back to here. Otherwise, the pilot will be sitting on the push rod. Be stout piece of wood. Pretty stout piece of wood there. I think this is too heavy. Of course, I don't know. Let's cut it and see what it weighs. Let me get it on the disc sander. Take forever like that. We're almost there. It'll be fine. Let's see. Do I have a back to the inside of that cockpit? Not really. So I need to make another bulkhead that goes off the back side of the cockpit. Okay. So, see what we got here. This, we don't need that because we got to go in there. Yeah, that looks good. Okay, the instrument panel is right there. So we need a bulkhead right here to close that up. Okay. Be right here, right there. Right there. I think it's the first time I want to get through a model that I've tried to remember everything. Usually there's a problem at the end. Oh, I forgot this. It ain't very big. Okay. That's hard shit, isn't it? Be all right for the pilot floor. Start on it anyway. Shit, hard as a rock. I just leave it run in case I gotta go back. Which I do. That looks pretty good there on that side. Side here. Okay, we got it. Bitch. Guess I didn't have it glued in very good. Should be glued in good now. Yeah, you could use that. But why would I do that when I can do it like that by eye? One more thing to get in the way. Add a smidge of wood there. That's all right. It's okay. All right, glue it up. Here we go. Finally, after an hour and 45 minutes, I finally got around to gluing the top on it. One more check. You know what? I think I'm going to plug these holes before I glue this on. That way I can sand it on the inside. The pilot seat, so got to be glued in good. Okay. Yeah. Yeah, we'll sand it after I get it together. Okay, one more blowout and we'll glue the top on. Make sure it fits. I'm gonna have to stick a piece of 16th in that. Did good. Did good. Oh, almost forgot, but I didn't, so we're good. I wanted to jab a little JB Weld down that. Not that it will matter, but you never know. Better way safe than sorry. Better way safe than sorry. Then I got a little bit of business to take care of. We got to move that flap up on that one side of the hinge line. Normally I wouldn't take care of it and it wouldn't bother me, but I want this airplane perfect. So, and I'm going to go through all this shit and it ain't going to fly worth a darn. Just the way it is. Will it do the pattern? Of course. Will I be 100% happy with it like I was with the XL? Probably not. Keep an open mind, no? So we got half an hour to go before I got to move the car. Well, it filled that little hole, so I mean, like I say, it probably wouldn't mean a hill of beans, but I feel better with it filled than not. Okay, so wipe this off, throw this out. Get that off the bench so I don't get goop all over me. Of course, gotta hit the floor. Gotta be on the floor. Why not? All right, here we go. Getting closed up. Okay, now I need to mark my cockpit. So it can be no farther back than there and no farther forward than there. Let's make it a little smaller. So we got a couple holes there. That's good. All right, so no glue on that. A little glue on this. A little glue on this. Okay, see what happens. Busy. Spam, of course. I'm gonna buy my house. Hang up the phone, dildo. Okay, tape. Your car's out of warranty. Yeah, 20 years ago. Crap. Oh, shit. I didn't get no glue up here. We gotta have glue up here. Got to have this glued to the nose ring. And you won't believe how stiff that fuselage gets once you make it an egg. I mean, it was stiff before, but it's probably 3 times as stiff this way. All right, tonight's video will be sanding. Is that a surprise? Let's see. We need the knife. Where's the knife? I'm gonna pull that out. Pull that out and tape it. Of course, there we go. We got a blade here. Maybe it'll pull out. Yeah. Take the flaps off. Tape it right there. Pull it out again. Yeah. Oh, well. We'll just sand it off. Not too much of a bugger. Another one there. All right, that's going to do it for this video. We'll be back later at 7. Whew, man. Heck of a deal. Let me get some pins in that. Shit. Tape on that. Piece of tape up on the nose. Pull that together. All righty. Let me see if I can hit it with some kicker and get this to stick. Of course not. Let me get the kicker. I heard it kick. Did it stick? Yep. Try the other side. Where are these pins? Hopefully this will. Hopefully it'll hold. I heard it kick. Did it stick? Yeah, kinda. Try it again. That's under the fairing anyway. The problem is, if you try to glue the white glue, it don't stick, no matter what. I got it there though. That's good. So we got good tight joints everywhere. Let me see about here. Pull this down a little bit here. Nope. Nope. Does not want to stick. Tell you what I could do. Clamp. Rubber. I know I was getting off here, but you kind of get an idea what I go through. Stupid thing. There it is. Except it slipped. Damn thing. Try it this way. That should work. It'll be fine. And it'll get all fiberglass anyway. Alrighty. Be sure to like the video and subscribe and all that good stuff. You know, give me the thumbs up business. Help me make the channel grow. We only got 15 subscribers for this month. 15. I usually get one a day. So we're 4 behind. Alrighty. I'll see you at 7. Fair winds, tight lines. See ya.